Easy peasy, man.
In July, Polaris released a new model in the RZR lineup. This new model, known as the Polaris RZR Pro XP, is the new top-of-the-line model for the RZR lineup and is designed to take the RZR to the next level. With the advancements they've made on this machine, I think they certainly have taken it to the next level. And if you ask me, this machine's going to change the sports side-by-side market forever. To understand how this machine will change the sports side-by-side market, we first need to understand where this market started and just how far it has advanced in just over a decade since Polaris jumped headfirst into the sports side-by-side market. While who gets the credit for bringing UTVs in general to market is kind of a gray area, Yamaha was the first company to lean towards a sport model with the release of the Yamaha Rhino in 2004. The Rhino still maintains some of the utility of a dumping bed, but Yamaha felt that it did not fit the category of a UTV. In fact, they coined a new term for the Rhino, calling it a side-by-side, a nod to the side-by-side bucket seats in the front. From there, the aftermarket really kicked into gear and began producing accessories to allow for more aggressive riding. People were tricking out their Rhinos, and by that time, their Kawasaki Teryx machines as well. From mountain trails to sand dunes, side-by-sides were starting to show up everywhere. Polaris, recognizing that there was a large market of people who wanted a true sport side-by-side, released the first true sport side-by-side with the 2008 Polaris Ranger RZR 800. Almost instantly, customers and the aftermarket began modifying the RZR 800. From lifts to suspension kits to tuning and engine mods, customers and parts manufacturers started this stone rolling down the mountain that would ultimately lead to the side-by-sides that we have today. Wisely, Polaris began rolling out models with some of these previously aftermarket modifications straight from the factory. A year after releasing the RZR 800, Polaris released the RZR 800S. The upgrades for the S model included wider suspension, allowing for additional wheel travel and better handling, Fox podium shocks, engine tuning and reclutching, as well as upgraded wheels and tires. This model of listening to the consumers and the aftermarket has been a part of Polaris's DNA from the time the RZR was released, and that carries through with the new RZR Pro XP. Polaris didn't break the mold by watching what was going on in the aftermarket. Manufacturers have always kept an eye on it to help with the development of new products. Polaris has just done a better job than any others at taking those ideas and actually using them in stock machines. So how will this new model from Polaris change the UTV market? Is it just another Polaris, or have they done something special here to advance the sports side-by-side category to places it hasn't been? If you ask me, it has. It's a game changer, and here's 3 reasons why. Number 1, suspension. In 2017, Polaris unveiled the Dynamics Active Suspension System. It was, and as of the release of this video, still is, the only active suspension system on the market. The Dynamic Suspension System automatically adjusts the suspension based on driving conditions to make for a smoother, more controlled ride. When it was released, it was groundbreaking, and with the RZR Pro XP, Polaris has taken that system to the next level by introducing Dynamics 2.0. To start with, they have upgraded the suspension management system and increased wheel travel from previous models. They also added an "Oh crap" button on the steering wheel that allows you to quickly set the suspension on all 4 corners to full stiff if an unexpected obstacle appears. By all accounts, the changes made have improved an already great system, and other manufacturers are beginning to follow suit, with Honda already announcing the Talon X4 Live Valve Edition, developed with Fox and tuned by Bosch. Number 2, tech. The RZR Pro XP is the undeniable leader when it comes to tech in side-by-sides. From the steering wheel controls to the touchscreen ride command system and the factory-installed Rockford Fosgate audio, no other manufacturer comes close. Polaris is on the bleeding edge of tech, and it's only a matter of time until Can-Am, Honda, and other manufacturers release similar systems to compete. We're already starting to see that with their driver information systems, and it won't be long before you see a touchscreen in an X3 or Talon. Number 3, tiered models. With the release of the Pro XP, Polaris announced 3 different models: the Pro XP, the Pro XP Premium, and the Pro XP Ultimate. This tiered system allows them to offer the Pro XP to a broader market by expanding the price range, starting at $23,000 and going up to $28,500 MSRP. They recognize that there are some who want all the bells and whistles straight from the factory and are willing to pay for it. And there are some who just aren't. Offering a high-performance, fully loaded machine opens up a segment of the market that would not be there if they were just to release a single base model machine with add-on accessories. So, has Polaris changed the game with the release of the RZR Pro XP? In my opinion, they have. You may not notice today, you may not notice tomorrow, but down the road, the side-by-side history books will show that the new RZR Pro XP changed the game. Does this mean everyone will be buying $30,000 side-by-sides in the near future? No, it doesn't. But you can bet that some of the premium features found on the new RZR Pro XP will make their way into the more budget-friendly side-by-sides down the road. Do you disagree? I'm sure some of you, if not many of you, do. Either way, share your thoughts in the comments below so we can chat about it there. We enjoy interacting with you in the comments section below. Hey, before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified each time that we do a new video. Feel free to drop a like down there as well. With that said, that's it for this video. Remember, ride safe, pack out what you pack in, and we'll see you on the next one.